Thank you. How about a hand for Kieran and Tori? Sounded fantastic. So we are Ward Hayden and the Outliers. Thank you. We hail from Boston, Massachusetts, the home of country music. Good to be here. Very excited for Boston Calling coming up. We will be there on May 25th. We hope to see some of you there. We're going to play some country music and some rock and roll here for you tonight. Hope you dig it. Another mile, another memory of a love I'm trying to forget. There's no cure for my misery, or I haven't found it yet. Can't stop a train, can't stop a heart. I'm feeling pain when it's falling apart. Can't keep the one you love from changing when it's rolling. Can't stop a train. Said our love was a raging fire that consumed my heart and soul. It ran hot down to the wire till it burned out of control. Can't stop a train, can't stop a heart. I'm feeling pain when it's falling apart. Can't keep the one you love from changing when it's rolling. Can't stop a train. Where is our love? Or was it just a sweet dream? So good while it lasted, and now it's gone and moving on. Can't stop a train. Can't stop a train, can't stop a heart. feeling any pain when it's falling apart. Can't keep the one you love from changing when it's gone and moving on. Can't stop a train. Collector of things, I keep holding on to bad memories. Keep me up till I drink myself to sleep. Tell myself it's under control, feeling wild and free, ready to rock and roll and watch her go. Rock and roll and watch her go. I'm a hunter, a collector of things. I keep holding on to bad memories. Rattle my mind, trying to shake this feeling. Tell myself it's under control, feeling wild and free, ready to rock and roll and watch her go. Rock and roll and watch her go. A hard goodbye, it can feel so cold, and maybe I'll regret this when I'm older. Tell myself I'm alright alone. It started again, my friend. Put you down, pick you up again. Tell myself it's under control, feeling wild and free, ready to rock it and roll and watch her go. Rock and roll and watch her go. Rock and roll and watch her go. Rock and roll and watch her go. Tears and jars of roots and they're filled up with human rain. Nothing can grow in the garden that I planted. I hold them rows, I sow them seeds of pain. I ain't got nothing but a pain in my stomach and a mouth that just chews up the words. Wish it was you that was holding on to spoiled stocks locked inside my brain. I hear your voice as I come on down the stairs. Clear your throat and hang the phone up as soon as I appear. The quiver in your voice lets me know that you're scared. Anxious as hell to get the hell out of here. Sipped on my tears in jars of roots and they're filled up with human rain. Nothing can grow in the garden that I planted. I hold them rows, I sowed them seeds of pain. Years ago we were lovers. Years ago we were And all the years have done is make me your fool. And on the floor in tatters is a valentine for you. It don't make sense to read it. Words have become untrue. Of roots and are filled up with human rain. Nothing can grow in the garden that I plant. I hope them rows I sow them seeds of pain. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Sam Crawford there on the Telecaster guitar. So, I grew up in a little town called Scituate, Massachusetts. And for years, truly, I joked that my crowning achievement was that I got out of Scituate, Massachusetts. And then 5 years ago, I moved back there with my wife. And I've been trying to figure out a lot of things. And one of those things is what led me to leave and what led me to come back. And it's funny, I've been sorting through a lot of things. I drive around that town, and there are monuments to my memories just everywhere I go. And eventually I started thinking, I think I need to go to therapy. But before I did that, I decided I was gonna write some songs about growing up in Scituate, Massachusetts. I'd love to do a couple of them here for you tonight. This one's called The South Shore. I grew up on the South Shore, fishing in a cranberry bog, pulling largemouth bass out of these old farm ponds. People always ask me, where has your accent gone? I grew up round here, but I never had one. I'm from a small town, I've seen some things, worked hard, keeping my eyes open, observing everything. It's a big old world, it's a big old world, it's a big old world. It's a big old world, and I've been let down. I felt real pain. I overindulged to the point I felt insane. And there've been times I felt so way long. I walked through my hometown like a man unknown. Maybe that's fate, maybe that's life. You love and hate, and there's peace and strife. Maybe that's real, maybe that's fake. You walk through town with your head hanging down, saying ain't life great? I left home for a while to see where I belonged, and I searched high and low for a place to call home, but it all felt wrong. And people say you can never go home. I like to think that that ain't so, 'cause if it is, I can know where to go. It's a big old world. 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 And I grew up on the South Shore, fishing in a cranberry bog, pulling largemouth bass out of these old farm ponds. People always ask me, where has your accent gone? I grew up around here, but I never had one. It seems I've been gone so long, it's like I never had one. Oh, thank you kindly. We'd love to do a honky-tonk song here for you. We call this one Empty Bottles. Call me naive, call me desperate, call me what you want to. They call me a fool that is lovesick and ashamed. Call me jealous of other people with other problems, but never call me by another lover's name. Empty bottles are all I got to cling to, and they're all that's left of what used to be. I thought I could ease the pain of losing you by breaking my heartache, killing the blues. Empty bottles are all that remain. Thought I'd go out and find another woman. Thought it would be easy, there are lots of girls around. I thought they'd come running when they heard that I was single. But empty bottles are all I got now. Empty bottles are all I got to cling to. They're all that's left of what used to be. Thought I could ease the pain of losing you by breaking my heartache, killing the blues. Empty bottles all that remain. They say perspective, it shapes your world. What good is an oyster that ain't got its pearl? And they're all that's left of what used to be. I thought I could ease the pain of losing you by breaking my heartache, killing the blues. Empty bottles are all that remain. Empty bottles are all that remain. Thank you so kindly. That's handsome Greg Hall there on the bass, and Josh Kiggins back there on the drum. So last year I think was an amazing year in country music. I do believe country music is having a bit of a moment. I want to thank Peter Boyd for inviting us to be a part of Boston Calling. Championed great music from the city of Boston for a long time now, Pete, so thank you for that. And it really is wonderful to be here with you all at CitySpace. Thank all of you for coming out here and supporting live music, supporting awesome venues for live music. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I mean that. Thank you. It is wonderful to be here. I've wanted to stand on this stage since it existed, so it's nice to finally be standing here and getting to share in this experience with you. I am a huge Hank Williams fan. He would have been 100 years old last year. And the poor boy, he only made it to 29 years old. What a legacy he left behind, and what a lasting catalog of songs. Finding his music when I was around 20 years old changed the course of my life, and it's something that I've wanted to honor pretty much every year that I've been doing music. So if you live nearby, New Year's Day every single year we're at the Lizard Lounge celebrating old Hank. We like to celebrate the days that usually 1 or 2 days that he never got to play, which is New Year's Eve and the date of his untimely passing, New Year's Day. And we were fortunate in that in 2022 and early 2023, we got to do a few shows, and we recorded them. And we released a celebration of Hank Williams' album last year. And we'd love to do a Hank Williams song here for you tonight, called Why Don't You Love Me?
Used to do. How come you treat me like a worn-out shoe? Hair's still curly, eyes are still blue. Why don't you love me like you used to do? Ain't I had no love like a hug, kissing in a long, long while. Don't get never further or closer than a country mile. Woo! Why don't you spark me like you used to do? Say sweet nothings like you used to cool. I'm the same old trouble you've always been through. Why don't you love me like you used to do? Come you find so many faults in me? Somebody strange and let me give you a clue. Why don't you love me like you used to do? Ain't I had no love like a hug, kissing in a long, long while. Don't get never further or closer than a country mile. Oh, why don't you say the things you used to say? What makes you treat me like a piece of clay? Hair's still curly, eyes are still blue. Why don't you love me like you used to do?
Thank you.
Everyone's angry, everyone's mad. Everyone's yearning for the things they had. It's hard getting old, hard to be young. The grass is greener no matter where you're from. The difference is I can write a song about it. I can write a song about it. I can write a song studied, never learned how to play.
I just observed from a distance and woke up one day. Now I woke up with a vision, an idea in my head. I wrote down a plan, then I went back to bed. Difference is I can write a song about it. 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 People ask me, son, where do your ideas come from? I shoot them straight, I'll tell them the truth. Pull back the curtain to sing it to you. And now the words in the ether, a simple truth, corrupted by fiction instead of living proof. The difference is I can write a song about it. 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 The difference is I can write a song about it. 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 Oh, thank you. We'd love to do one more off the South Shore album if we could. We've got a video for this one if you care to track it down on YouTube. It's mostly me driving around Scituate pointing at things. Called Breaking Up With My Hometown. There's always something there to keep you wondering. Always something there to draw you in. A little pain in your heart, an ember and a spark, a flicker and a flame. Then it's gone again. Here I go again, breaking up in my hometown, left a long time ago. Always thought I'd settle down. Always thought I'd return some kind of hero. Heart's been broken ever since. Here I go again, breaking up in my hometown. Breaking up in my hometown. Breaking up in my hometown. My hometown, I'm breaking up with my hometown. Always something there to keep you wondering. Always something there to draw you in. A little pain in your heart, an ember and a spark, a flicker and a flame. Then it's gone again. Here I go again, breaking up in my hometown, left a long time ago. Always thought I'd settle down. Always thought I'd return some kind of hero. Heart's been broken ever since. Here I go again, breaking up in my hometown. Breaking up in my hometown. Breaking up in my hometown. My hometown, breaking up with my hometown.
breaking up with my hometown, breaking up with my hometown, breaking up with my hometown.
Oh, thank you so much. So it's crazy. Life is truly crazy. I think we can all agree on that. But handsome Greg here, poor Greg, joined our band in March of 2020. He joined up. We set out to go live the dream. We went out on tour in early March. Our ultimate destination was to get down to South by Southwest. And we made it about halfway across the country. Our last show was Lexington, Kentucky. We almost got to Memphis, Tennessee. And our agent called. He said, "Boys, the world's gone mad. You got to get back home to Boston. Turn the van around. Go sit at home for 2 weeks, and we'll get you back out on tour." So we drove back to Boston. We hunkered down for 2 years, waiting to come back out and do exactly what we are doing here tonight at CitySpace. Getting to play music and celebrate live music with you all. It's a joy. I tell you, time away, it really, in a lot of ways, it built up a lot of good feelings of how much we really appreciate what we get to do and what we get to call a job. A job. It's a job in that we have to drive a lot. It's a job in that sometimes people say some weird things to you. You know, it's a job in that you have to live off pizza 300 some odd days a year. But we get to stand on stage, we get to make up songs and then play them for you all, and when we're done, you clap for us. So thank you for that. We love that. It's good to be back doing it. So I digress. Handsome Greg here. To his credit, instead of leaving us high and dry, we got home and he said, "Boys, when the world comes back, we want to be ready. Let's get to work." So we did. We started working on songs. We started talking about music. We started writing music. We started thinking about what it was that we wanted to do when everything returned. And Greg, he was an engine behind that machine that has really kept us going and really got us hitting the ground running when the world came back. And I'll tell you, he's a good singer-songwriter in his own right, and he is a true appreciator of good country music. And that is a rarity. He's a unicorn, ladies and gentlemen, and I'd love to have him sing one for you here tonight. Hailing from the city of champions, Brockton, Massachusetts. Ladies and gentlemen, please, one more time, put your hands together for Mr. Handsome Greg Hall!
On the road again. Hey, I just can't wait to get on the road again. Life I love, it's making music, my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. Yeah, on the road again. Going places that I've never been. Seeing faces I may never see again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Yeah, on the road again. Like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keeps turning our way. Yeah, our way. It's on the road again. Yeah, I just can't wait to get on the road again. Life I love is making music, my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. Oh. road again. Like band of gypsies, we go down the highway. We're best of friends, insisting that the world keeps turning our way. In our way. It's on the road again. Yeah, I just can't wait to get on the road again. Life I love is making music, my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. No, I can't wait to get on the road again. Thank you very much.
Mr. Handsome Greg Hall there one more time, singing for you. So we've been traveling to Europe quite a bit the last couple of years, and we've been having a lot of fun actually going over to Scandinavia. And we were over there last summer. We played in Oslo, Norway. We got back in the van the next day, and we had a very odd message from someone who'd been at the show who was so confused why four guys from Boston had sung so passionately about a hacky sack. And there we were, four guys from Boston, completely confused and perplexed why anyone in the country of Norway was thinking we were singing about a hacky sack. Because I'll tell you, we are never going to sing a song about a hacky sack. That is... You've got my word on that one. That is not happening. You can hold me to that. But we started talking about it, and we knew there was a bit of a lost in translation moment going on. In that, on our first album, there is a song called Hackensack, and it's actually an achingly beautiful love song about a guy who pines for a girl who probably doesn't even know he exists. It is not a song about a woven bag filled with little beans or something that you kick around when you're bored. But we would love to do this one here for you. We hope you dig it. We hope there's no lost in translation moments here tonight in Boston. This is Hackensack.
Sat together in period 1, Fridays at 8:15. Now I see your face in the strangest places, movies and magazines. I saw you talking to Christopher Walken on my TV screen. I wait for you as long as I need to. You ever get back to Hackensack, I'll be here for you. I used to work at the record store. Now I work for my dad, scraping the paint off the hardwood floor. Hours are pretty bad. Sometimes I wonder where you are, probably in LA. That's where it seems everybody else ends up these days. I wait for you as long as I need to. Do you ever get back to Hackensack, I'll be here for you. I used to work at the record store, now I work for my dad. Scraping the paint off hardwood floor. ours are pretty bad. Sometimes I wonder just where you are. Probably in LA. That's where it seems, oh, everybody else ends up these days. I'd wait for you as long as I need to. If you ever get back to Hackensack, I'll be here for you. If you ever get back to Hackensack, I'll be here for you. If you ever get back to Hackensack, I'll be here for you.
Oh, thank you. Well, it really is a pleasure to be here with you tonight at CitySpace. Want to thank everyone again so much for coming out here and sharing in this experience and this evening with us. It's lovely to see you. Give it up for yourselves here. And again, thank you to Kieran, Tori. You can catch them at Boston Calling. I'm sure they're on social media. And just want to thank the whole crew here, Stephen, Chris, Jules, everybody who's been so welcoming and nice to us here at CitySpace. It's lovely to be here, our first time here, hopefully not our last. We have truly lost our ever-loving minds in this band, and I am not a hot-headed person, but there's not a lot of country music folk in the state of Massachusetts. And one of the biggest names in country from this state had some bad words to say about someone that I really respect. And that someone that I really respect is Mr. Bruce Springsteen. I think what he has given to the world in terms of songs and songs of substance is profound. And I really kind of took offense hearing this other country musician tell his audience not to listen to Bruce Springsteen. I thought he was doing them a big disservice. So I wanted to do something to pen or to do some sort of love letter or thank you note to Bruce Springsteen for what I feel he had given to us. And we were going to record 2 of his songs. So we got in the studio and we recorded 15 of his songs. Because there's just too many good songs. And we've started to trickle them out. There's 2 of them out on Spotify now. You can find them on there. It's going to be the 40th anniversary of Born in the USA on June 4th. We've got a song coming out to coincide with that, and a video coming out to coincide with that. But in the meantime, you can find this one on Spotify. It's our pleasure to do this one for you. We hope you dig it.
Hold you in my arms as the band plays. What are these words whispered, baby, as you turn away? I saw you last night out on the edge of town. I wanna read your mind, know just what I got in this new thing I found. So tell me what I say when I look in your eyes. Is it you, baby, or just every real in the sky? I heard somebody call your name underneath the window, and I saw something tucked in shade, oh, underneath your pillow. Well, I tried so hard, baby, but I just can't see what a woman like you is doing with me. Well, look at me, baby. You're struggling to do everything right, and then it all falls apart, and out go the lights. It's the lonely pilgrim. I walk this world in well. I wanna know if it's you I don't trust, 'cause I damn sure don't trust myself. Little loving woman, you play the faithful man, and just don't look too close into the palm of my hand. When we stood at the altar, the gypsy swore that our future was right. Come the wee wee hours, maybe, babe, the gypsy light. When you look at me, you better look hard and look twice. To me, baby, or just stay real in the sky. Tonight our bed is cold. I'm lost in the darkness of our love. God have mercy on a man who doubts what he showed her.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Do you want one more song? Do you really want one more song? Fellas, let's give him one more song here. So we have a brand new t-shirt. It's got the state of Massachusetts on it and says the home of country music. If we don't know you already, my name is Ward Hayden. This is Handsome Greg. That is Josh. And that is Sam Crawford there on the guitar. We'd love to meet you after the show. We're going to be at the merch table And if we know you already, please come say hi. We'd love to see you tonight. I'd love to do one more song here off South Shore. When I go to bed at night, I say a little prayer that when I get up the next day, country yodeling is going to be cool again. And that prayer is yet to be answered, but it has not stopped me from trying to make country yodeling cut through. This one's called Blink of an Eye.
High school was a lifetime, so it seemed. College was the blink of an eye. A lot of people come and go, you know. It's hard to see just why. Now all my friends have got real jobs, found people they want to marry. And all of this seemed to happen in the blink of an eye. The workday was a lifetime, so it seemed, and the weekend was the blink of an eye. The clock goes from ticking slowly. Woo, time just flying by. Now the boss has got his eye on me, said something funny's going on around here. He wants me to sign in every morning to quell my tendency to disappear. And try as you might, or to hold on tight to the things you like, but you can't stop time. This lifetime was a lifetime, so it seemed, and the good times were the blink of an eye. When I look up, I see blue or black. It's clouds or stars, it's this or that. Not never-ending sky. Most mornings always hit me like an expectant surprise. Oh, in my bed so safe and warm, safe from the storm as time flies by your eyes.
You want one more? Oh, well, truly, once again, thank you so much. It is it's the surprise of a lifetime that I ever found myself even wanting to stand on stage in front of people and share emotions, share everything. But there are two things that led me to be here tonight, and the first of those things was discovering the music of Hank Williams, and he really laid the blueprint out there for anyone who's paying attention to find it and to follow it and to take it on their own path. And the second of those things, I heard Tori say this earlier, but she was in a 7-year relationship. I found myself in an 8-year relationship. And strung between those 8 years, we might have had one good year. But I never would have wanted to write a song if it wasn't for those 8 years. And the craziest thing, I didn't know it then, but when it was all kind of coming to an end, we were sitting in the front seat of my truck down in good old Scituate, Massachusetts. Talking about this, that, and the other thing, and actually quite ready to have a pretty good night for ourselves. And I'll never forget her looking over at me and her saying to me, Ward, how many girls before me have you loved? Now I stand before you today a much older and wiser man. Now I know that there are some questions upon this earth that do not have a right or good answer. But I did not know that then. So there I was sitting in the front seat of that truck thinking to myself, oh my goodness, how in the ever-loving world am I going to answer this question? Just sitting there for probably way too long, just looking back at her and that question hanging in the air, thinking to myself, how many girls before you have I loved? How many girls before you have I loved? All of them. All of them. All of them! All of them.
Woo! So pretty cool. Don't you know I love you? No one can love you anymore, and I do. So pretty cool. So pretty cool. Can't you see you miss it? No one can miss it anymore, and I do. So pretty cool. So pretty cool, you know I'm hearing it again. Staying out late, messing around with your friends. Get you into trouble, skin your hide. Catch up to you, make you wish you were never lied. Love you, baby, and I'll never forget. Can't get over you, baby, some sins you can't repent. You pop on and do things I've done to you. You'd kill me, baby, I wouldn't blame me, baby. Tell you, baby, never felt so alone. I'll find you, baby, on the streets you roam. Scream the name over the telephone. Forgive me, baby, please just come on. Oh, oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Josh Kagan's on them drums!
Don't you know love? No one can love you anymore, and I do. So very cool. Woo, so very cool. Can't you see you miss it? No one can miss it anymore, and I do. So very cool. Give it One more time for Josh on them drums. Don't you know I love you? No one can love you anymore, and I do. Woo, it's very cool. Woo, it's very cool. Can't you see me missing? No one can miss you anymore, and I do. Little so very cool.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.